Hello, Unstoppable Squad. Welcome to another edition of our podcast. I'm the Immortal Spades.
I'm the Unstoppable Denominator.
How you been?
All right, well, besides, had a little iffy thing going on at work today, but yeah, besides that, how about you?
Not too much. I just got done hunting.
As
Nothing.
you guys can see.
Yep, nothing. But that's all right. There's always next time. So,
But I do want to mention is I had a birthday party I had to go to, and it was my birthday party and my uncles and aunts. And apparently I just got noted by my family that my grandmother just broke down crying the other day, pretty much on Saturday, because no one has been seeing her. She's 99 years old, and the family should know that I can go whenever I can because I work overnights and stuff.
Yep.
But I don't mind going up to visit her. But by the time I get out of work, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and she's still sleeping by then.
Yep.
I'm not going to go up and go bother her while she's still sleeping. Yeah, go up and see her after, once maybe around 9 o'clock or something. But I'm home resting.
Yep, because you work third.
I don't mind probably going to see her on my weekends and stuff, maybe, yeah.
My grandmother's going to be 94 in October of next year.
My grandmother's going to be 100 by February, so.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a long age. Long life.
So, but yeah, she's still kicking around. She don't cook for anyone anymore. She'll cook maybe for herself and stuff, but.
Yep. All right, let's get this show on the road.
All right, so the podcast title of this is a drunk. Have you seen this? The drunk driver is arrested in deadly crash. 10 freeway, I guess. Crash was in the U.S. illegally driving a trailer truck, left 3 dead and at least 4 injured. He entered the country in 2022.
Illegally.
Yep.
Right there.
He killed.
Why is he even driving? If you're in this country illegally, you should be deported back to wherever you live.
I think he is already, and probably in wherever he came from in that jail.
Here's the thing. Exactly that. You just said it. I hope they hold him accountable for what he did in this country. That's horrendous.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Especially killing 3 people and injuring 4.
That's you call it a homicide at this point.
Yeah.
Accidental or not. You're in this country illegally.
And I don't have any updates, but I think it's kind of bullshit how the fact that he was, maybe he has a license for it, but I doubt he has a license for the trailer truck.
If he's here illegally, no. Because if he's here illegally, legally, he would need a actual license. He would need a CDL in order for him to drive truck for this country.
Right. True.
You can't just, if he was on a visa and he had it, that's fine. If he had a visa or a green card or whatever, and he had his his CDL license, that's a different story. But if he's here illegally and just driving truck, no, doing it illegally. Nope, doesn't hold up.
I think he should be locked up in jail for a long time.
I think he should be locked up forever, not a long time. I think he should be locked up forever. 3 people's lives, injuring 4 more along with it. No, that's a life sentence right there. Go to jail. No, there's no accident behind it. He got behind the wheel full well knowing what he was doing. So, in my opinion, arrest him, throw away the key. Boom.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, but if any of you guys agree with me, cool. If you don't agree with me, whatever. But don't get all butthurt over it. I will say that.
So, I don't know if you noticed about this either, but the FBI arrested over 30 current and former NBA players, coaches, and alleged mobsters for illegal sports betting and rigged poker games. Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier is among those charged.
Well, if you're going to play with fire, because if you get caught, that's on you.
Yep.
I don't feel bad. Again, I don't feel bad for someone that's going to do something illegally. And then when they get caught, it's, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't know. You knew. You knew the game going into it. You make the choice. You live with the consequences.
And people were speculating that Terry Rozier was missing his shots on purpose, too.
Wouldn't be surprised. If you look at NBA, if you look at the NFL now, it's all scripted.
Yep.
Wrestling, they talk about wrestling being scripted. What about the NBA? What about football?
What about baseball? Look at Los Angeles Dodgers. 2 back-to-back freaking World Series. Yankees could have had a chance to win it last year. Oh, look it! Did you see that baseball got lodged up again under by the wall?
Yes.
They said that's the rules. To me, that's still the player can pick it up and throw it fast. It ain't that hard for the player to pick up the ball.
They got arms on them for throwing. That's for damn sure.
I'm sorry. Get the ball out of the freaking wall and throw it. Stop being lazy. Get rid of the fucking rules. Excuse my language, but still, it ain't hard for you to pick up the ball against the wall that's wedged up in the wall and just throw it.
Yep, exactly. I remember if you hit the ball over, that's a home run, but...
Oh, that ball is wedged against the wall. That's a dead ball. Whatever. That's stupid rule. That's rigging. Pretty much Toronto could have had won that World Series.
Yep, I bet. Oh, yeah.
Pick.
Okay. Fish size of a fingernail can make a sound as loud as a gunshot.
Yes.
Do you guys think that's true? I think it is.
I think so. But it would be interesting to see what they look like.
It would be interesting.
All right. There was a sword in a wall that has been stolen that's been there for many, many years.
And they're just noticing it now. Wow. Kind of tells me something about that. A guy online had a fight with another guy about playing Call of Duty. The guy flies to Florida and buys a hammer and beats him with the hammer.
Yes.
That's taking it a little too far, especially for video games nowadays. I mean, I understand if, you guys are swearing at each other, you're online, that's one thing. But to go to Florida to find a person and buy a hammer just to beat the hell out of him, that tells me something about you, dude. You should be in jail.
I think he probably was and went to jail, but I didn't look into more details about the situation. So,
I mean, overall, what do you think about that? Now, if you got into a fight with somebody online, now, I need to remind you, online during a video game, would you try to find them? Or better yet, people that go against what we say on the show, people that make fun of you, are you going to go find them at their home and go after them?
No, exactly not. People would say I would, but the thing is, I get hate comments. You know what I do for hate comments? I make videos for it.
Exactly, video responses.
And you know what? They say, oh, I'm making fun of them. No, I'm responding back to what they're telling me, and then I say what I have to say in my response to the hate comment. So they're bullying me. I'm not bullying them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would leave it alone.
Or do
what I would do. Go on YouTube and make a hate comment video about it.
That's all it is. You don't need to go down and hurt somebody. It's not worth it.
Your life is in risk of going down there, and with all these planes crashes now these days.
Plane crashes, car crashes. Now, what would happen now? Here's the thing. What would have happened if the roles were reversed? Now, say if he went down to Florida, right? And he had the hammer. What would have happened if the person that he met had a gun?
That was what I was thinking of too.
Bring a hammer to a gunfight, basically. Or bring a knife to a gunfight. Whatever you want to call it. It's dangerous. For each party, it doesn't matter.
Yep, I agree. Guy wins lottery, went into his work and pissed on his boss and mazed him.
Yeah, that's stupid. Okay, you won the lottery. Congratulations. But now you're going to go to jail for assault. Wow, you're a real moron.
Yeah. My coworker goes, you know what? Instead of going to your work and pissing on your freaking boss, I would have just quit.
I would have just walked away. That's it. You were going to do that.
Yeah. Now you're fired, and 2, you're going to jail.
That's right. And all that lottery money, good luck. You lost probably majority of it by paying for a lawyer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dumbass. Billy from Lexington had just earned his driver's license and wanted to use it to go do good. His mission: save every story cat he saw on the streets. When the police had stopped the car after reports of him being a cat thief, they found it was packed with furry passengers. Billy proudly told the officers that he was rescuing them, not realizing a few more were actually neighborhood pets. The misunderstanding left him heartbroken and when he told the truth. But the story didn't end there. It ended in sadness. Weeks later, one of the same officers visited Billy with a small surprise, a kitten of his very own. The gesture ignited his confidence and reminded him that the kindness, when it was misunderstood, could be inspired by others. Billy's compassion turned into simple traffic stop with a story about empathy, innocence, and second chances. I think that he was doing good. Maybe if you're going going to do that, just make sure you're not taking someone's cat from them.
Right.
Because it could end both ways. I'm 50-50 on it. If it was my cat, no offense, Billy, I think I would have killed you.
And the thing is, there was a cat. We have security cameras now.
Yep.
And there was a cat the other day, was on our step. He literally was looking around and trying to see if he could come in the house, because he probably thought it was his house. And then all of a sudden he looks around and looks up at the camera. It's like, oh, that's cute though. But still, I wouldn't bring that cat in, because you never know if it's stray.
That's the problem too. You don't know if it's got fleas. You don't know what kind of illnesses it could bring to your own cat.
Yep. And speaking of that, speaking of the cat, I have a cat right now. He's 11 years old. I had to bring him to vets, and they said that he might have gum disease.
That doesn't surprise me at that age, being 11. Look at it.
Yeah.
That's still pretty good, pretty old for a cat. Now, cat years, I gotta look it up.
And I'll tell you this, my coworker said that, it happened to his dog. His dog was around that age too, and he had gum disease too. So, and also we had brought him to the vets to make sure he was okay and everything, because he was been doing a lot of meowing the past couple weeks and stuff.
60 years old, if you don't mind me interrupting.
Okay, he's 60 years old, 11 years.
So that's pretty good, kind of.
He was doing a lot of meowing, so I was like, you know what? I might as well get him checked out. I don't know if he was screaming in pain or whatever, so I went to the vets, got an appointment, brought him to vets. They did some blood work yesterday, so they told me I'll hear back in 2 days. So I'm hoping everything is okay besides the gum disease.
Yep. Well, you gotta look at it too. He is 60. I mean, people start failing at that age, Cats are cats too. I mean, I don't know what I would do with my animals, because considering that Ziva's already got her health issues, she doesn't even like you touching her anymore. Anyway.
But yeah, I understand what you're talking about with that guy though, but
yep.
How would you feel about swimming in a dumpster pool? A dumpster full of water?
No, thank you. I'll just go to a hot tub, or I'll just go to an outdoor pool. I'm not swimming in no dumpster. What do I look like?
But what if you clean it all out and stuff?
Nope, still wouldn't do it. Just because you already knew it was a dumpster. Do we look like the moron down the street here? No. Moron, you know who you are if you're watching.
I hope not.
I hope not either.
That would be interesting though, to see people swim in a pool of a dumpster. But all that shit and stuff, memories.
Listen, you can clean it out. You can make it look great. But the fact of the matter is, it was still a dumpster used for people's excrement and garbage, and who knows what else could have been.
What if you put a tarp over it and stuff inside of it?
Nope. I will say this, Unstoppable, you are weird.
No, I'm not weird. Bro, listen, this is not me being weird. This was brought up on a podcast.
Okay, I wouldn't do it. Would you do it?
Maybe.
Yeah, weird. Sea fans, weird. All right?
Unstoppable, clip this.
All right. Next. A 10-year-old Indian boy is addicted to dog milk and just going around grabbing dogs and starts sucking on their tits. And addicted.
He's been addicted to it since he was 2.
Oh my God, that's weird.
And there's a video of him doing it.
And he had to go to the hospital because one of the dogs had bit him, serves him right, and he got rabies shots, and his parents won't let him go to school anymore, and he has to have someone around him because he's addicted to dog tits. First of all, you're all weird, all right? That is freaking strange. Addicted since he was 2 years old. What the heck is wrong with parents?
I don't know. Why be sucking on a dog titty?
That's just gross in general. God, what is
he
wrong with this
deserved to
world?
get bit in the face. I'm sorry to say. No offense to anyone who thinks that's not funny or anything, but it is. He deserves. That was karma.
10-year-old boy? What's wrong with the parents? What's up with the parents? Where are the parents in this whole deal?
I think
they let him?
I think he's older now because this was brought up to an older podcast episode that I was listening to. But
good
yeah,
Lord, a 10-year-old boy. You guys shouldn't be parents. They should have took that kid away from the parents and try to get this kid some actual help. That's what they should have done. If there is no more food, he's
about 19 years old now.
So he's an adult.
Yes. Who knows if he's still doing it though?
If there is no food in the world in just
dented cans and cardboard, they probably won't even grab it. Like if it was just, example, Dr. Pepper was the last drink in the world.
Yep.
The last bottle soda left in the world. And it was this right here was ripped and everything. Would you go after it and buy
If
it?
it's for survival, absolutely. If it's for survival, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't?
But-
At that point, people will be looting and killing each other, probably.
But seriously, if it was a dented freaking cardboard, you're not going to be eating the freaking cardboard.
No, you're going to be eating what's inside the cardboard.
Yeah, it's probably nothing wrong with the food anyways. Go for it. Grab it and buy it and eat it. If it was a dented can, grab it, eat it, and everything.
Exactly.
Oh, it's gonna. It might. Yeah, maybe your can opener might be a hard time, but sometimes those can openers have areas that are not that hard to be opened.
Yep.
So, all right. So you see this right here? Girl sneezes 8,000 times a day. She beats my record.
Well, if she's sneezing like that, then she really has some problems. Because, if you sneeze like that, you do realize you can end up damaging your nose from that. She might want to get some help.
Literally, she broke my freaking record. I sneezed like 12 in a row.
Yeah, like I said.
Fleas!
Fleas, I tell you, fleas. In Oregon, a police chase took on an unbelievable turn when a man driving a stolen car crashed into another stolen car driven by a completely different person. Officers were chasing Randy Lee Cooper, who had stolen a Toyota Land Cruiser when he slammed into another vehicle in the intersection. But here's the kicker. The same driver, Kristen Nicole Bay, was also behind the wheel of a stolen car and under the influence. Both were arrested, leaving police stunned at the coincidence. 2 stolen cars, 1 crash, 0 luck. Somewhere out there, the universe was definitely saying, not today.
Yep, serves them right.
Exactly. And that's a double duty for a cop. Good job, officers. Definitely filled your quotas.
Yep, both stolen cars and stuff.
Yep, like I said, you gonna do the crime, you better do the time.
Yep. Oh well, it sucks to be you that you guys both got caught into a car accident. Now you're fucked. Either way.
Jail.
Stealing car and under influence and yeah, I was just about to do that. Teacher had passed away after being served margarita at Mexican restaurant with industrial degreaser in it. Family says, I started to really worry when my baby girl woke up and I had to tell her she couldn't eat or drink anything for 30 days. She'd be upset, but she smiled at me and said I could do that, Hunter said.
Well, anyway, I could tell you, with the teacher dying and all that, that's sad.
Okay, but overnight, her mother received a tragic phone call from her daughter. About 1:18 a.m., she called her, and she was gasping for breath and telling me that she couldn't breathe. She needed help. She was rushed to her daughter. Told me, I'm dying, Mom, but I need you to know that I love you. And I said, you're not going to die, baby girl. You're too strong for that, Hunter said. Hill's husband was on the phone with 911 operators and when she lost her pulse. That's when Hunter stepped in and started CPR. I really don't know how long I did CPR. It seemed like forever, Hunter said. When the first responders arrived, Hunter thought her daughter was going to be okay because she got her pulse back. But Hill lost her pulse again when the first responders tried to move her. This time she was unable to be revived.
That's unfortunate. I hope they sued the hell out of that restaurant. I'm serious.
Okay, so the margaritas confirmed the drink was served to Hill in February 2023, calling it unfortunate and isolated.
Yeah, still a few years ago, but, I mean, you just don't know. If you go to restaurants, you gotta, any restaurant can do this to you. That's the problem.
You guys gotta make sure you're not putting degreaser into drinks or stuff.
I don't know what else to say to that.
I don't even know how that even happened.
That's so weird. What, did they take a bottle from their closet and pour it in on their margaritas when they were out of stuff? Who knows? But yeah, how do you not taste the greaser? I mean, I don't.
Maybe she was drunk.
Maybe she was already drunk, yeah.
But who knows? Your turn, by the way.
Guy runs 150 miles straight till he can't anymore because he falls asleep. That's pretty impressive. If you can run 150 miles regardless without falling, collapsing, sleep, that's pretty impressive.
Right. I hope he had a lot of water with him, too.
I hope so, too.
But running that long, especially if you had water with you, you might have to go pee. You might have to stop to pee. But probably he didn't. All right, so fun fact for you.
Yep.
My dad would always get mad at me when I used to swallow really, really loud, especially when I was drinking something.
Yeah, my dad's the epitome of eating. He likes to eat.
So, okay, you know what? Actually, speaking of my father, here's a funny story for you. You know, I'm going to bleep this out, right?
Yep.
We were supposed to go bike riding, and my dad was pumping up the tires on his bike, my mom's bike, my bike, and I went up to visit our neighbor for a minute to talk to him about something. It was right up the hill, by the way, in that blue house there over
I know
here.
what you're talking about.
And all of a sudden we were talking, and then there was a big bang. It sounded like it was coming towards your way when you weren't living there, by the way. Yeah. So my neighbor goes, no, it sounded like it came down from your house. So I go all the way down the freaking house, and my dad couldn't hear, because the bikes were inside, halfway in and halfway out. The tire that blew up was in the garage. And he was freaking in the garage doing something, and all of a sudden the tire just went boom! And freaking I come running down the hill with my neighbor, and my dad goes, holy shit, I can't hear it right now.
Yeah.
My mom was kind of laughing after I told her about it after my dad passed away. I told her, this is a good fun story about telling you about my dad. I do miss him.
Oh, I know you do.
Even though I haven't been visiting his grave in a while, but
you know something though, sometimes it's just better you don't.
Even though he knows I'm busy working and doing this and other things.
They say if you visit a grave so often, it's actually unhealthy for you.
When he passed away, I was visiting his grave a lot. And then 2024 came, I was here and there, and this year I just haven't had a chance to. Been busy, I just tired and just want to go home, do videos, and go to bed.
All right, we got another one here. In the UK, fire ants changing name to Spicy Boys. Yeah, I heard that. That's gonna be weird.
I don't know why they would change the name to Spicy Boys.
Hey, good luck to them.
The truck was carrying monkeys to a testing facility, sorry, my bad, in Florida, and from Tulane University in New Orleans, Louisiana. Tulane University is disputing the sheriff's office information that the monkeys were infected with diseases like
hepatitis C,
herpes,
and
COVID
returns on the highway.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, with those monkeys, what I would do, now, if this is the truth and they were tested for this, the most humane way to do it is to kill them.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to live long. They got...
And not just that, that's infecting the world, too.
Yep. So I would put those monkeys out of their misery.
Especially you don't know if they... It didn't say if they caught them or not. I just saw this on Facebook, so...
Exactly.
But who knows if they finally caught the monkeys or they're running loose, so...
Punk man strips in supermarket and poops on the self-service checkout counter. Yeah, that guy definitely was drunk, I can guarantee.
Yep. Me, I would probably be pissing on the self-service desk.
I hate the self-checkouts. I know we brought it up like a couple weeks ago, but
right.
Self-checkouts are eventually going to replace people with AI.
Oh, speaking of that, it said something about Walmart has big plans about something about AI.
So sick of AI. Every video you see now online is AI.
Yeah, and it's, this wrestler's facing another wrestler. Yeah. And then there's a big wrestler facing a little small wrestler.
I had this one of Nia Jax talking about how she botches her moves. I know this is not what we're... but it's wrestling, I don't care. But how she botches her moves and everyone says that she should be fired, blah, blah, blah. My cousin, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, says, I'm still sticking around. It really wasn't even her talking.
Yeah, I could notice the difference from AI to real life.
Yeah.
Speaks.
Exactly.
I was like, Once I heard a little bit of it, I was like, this is AI. I'm going to message you about that.
It's
And then
unbelievable.
they bring back like Eddie Guerrero in AI, and then they bring back other wrestlers in AIs. Like, come on, leave the dead alone.
Exactly. The dead don't want to see that.
Lady ran out of room because she had too many kitties, and she had to rent another house, move into that house, left those kitties at the other place. She had 1,100 kitties.
That's what you call a psycho.
That's what you call a cat lady.
Nuts. That's too many cats. This is going to be funny. Sexy Pancake had...
He had cancer and died 3 days later.
Who's Sexy Pancake?
I don't know. This is what I heard on the podcast. I just want to bring this up. Sexy Pancake is kind of funny name.
Must be someone famous. I don't know.
Or a freaking porn star.
Whatever. Moving on. I have nothing to say about that Unstoppable Squad.
Man drives 800 miles to get KFC for a wedding anniversary.
You cheap son of a bitch. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Would you drive all the way that for just KFC for a wedding anniversary?
Oh, he's being cheap.
Especially 800 miles.
Being cheap. Oh, 800 miles? What are you, insane? He just probably wanted it. I would never do that. I don't know. You're out of your gorge. That's all I'm going to say, buddy. That's
especially
crazy.
800 miles just out of your way just to get KFC. Come on, man. And especially for a wedding anniversary. Can you just get something else for your wife or something?
Yeah.
Like a fancy dinner or cook her some food or something?
Exactly. I mean, granted, I go out to eat. I go to Hot Harry's on Fridays, Taco Bell, and then we bring our food home to eat and just relax.
Yeah, but is it on your wedding anniversary?
No, definitely.
I hope you guys go somewhere nice for your wedding anniversary.
Of course we do. 11-foot snake in the toilet and grabbed a hold of the guy's dick and wouldn't let go. He wrestled with it, blood everywhere, and went back in the wild instead of killing it. And then can go back into the toilet and target someone else.
Yep.
Okay. I'm telling you, this is a really messed up world. I'm just simply
especially releasing it back into the wild. I would kill the freaking 11-foot snake after the guy lost a lot of blood after grabbing its dick.
Snakes are strong. That could have ripped his dick off, and then he would have died.
Surprised it didn't.
Surprisingly.
All right. Dad leaves his baby in his car to go into the gym, but leaves the engine on and doors unlocked.
Well, you're stupid father of the year. I'll tell you that right now. You're gonna go to the gym and leave the kid in the car with the car unlocked with the motor running. Wow, you are stupid, sir.
Well, at least he let who knows if it was hot weather or
either way,
cold weather.
I don't care. I would never leave my kid in the car to begin with. Cold weather, hot weather, cool weather, even your car running while you're going into the gym.
You never know if these days there's people just could rob your vehicle
and not realize there's a kid in there.
Yep.
And then when they do realize there's a kid in there, they throw the kid out. Or they just leave the car there and the kid never gets found. Yeah, that's smart, dude. You should be arrested.
Especially going to the gym with your baby in a car. Couldn't you bring your kid to the gym with you inside there? Or maybe you're a single parent. Couldn't you have someone just watch the baby for you?
Do you hate when people blame you for shit that you didn't even do?
Yes. For example, yes, I do.
Yeah, I get that every day.
I get it at work all the time.
I remember one situation was unfortunate. One girl came up to another woman, said that I said that she does drugs in the bathroom. I never once said that about this one girl, and that's the truth. But guess what? Now, since I work with this person hates my guts. And the other person doesn't even work there no more. I get it. You know, it's the same crap every time. I hate it when people accuse you when you didn't do anything wrong.
I get blamed a lot at work, and he thinks it was me. It's like, dude, we both have the same days off. How the hell does it... We just grabbed our first pallet, you know. I haven't even been over in that aisle yet.
I remember a long time ago when I was working, and one of our managers, you can bleep it out, came up to me and accused me of eating peanut butter. The peanut butter things that we had. What was it? Reese's. I looked at him. I said, I hate peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter. It smells. It stinks. He said to me, well, so-and-so saw you eat them. I had to call my wife. I said to her, what's the worst thing I hate in the world? And she said, peanut butter. And my boss turned around, walked away, didn't say another word. I said, yeah, in your face. Again, accusing you of something you didn't do.
Literally, have you seen that? 3 times last month, a cat got ran over out in the road around here.
Yeah, I've seen it. Sad. I'm so glad my animals don't go out.
Mine too. Because literally, who knows if my cat would come back, your cat, your dogs would ever come back.
My dog, Palmer, if he runs, he's gone because his nose takes over and then he wants to smell everything. And then when he realizes he's lost, he won't know where to go. It'd be too late. Oh, I had one mug shot of him at the police station last year when he ran off.
Oh, really?
Neighbors lured him in with a treat, got him. I was looking all over for him. And then all of a sudden I got on Facebook and I said, that looks like my dog. Come to find out, the dumb dog was my dog. And I went down to the police station and grabbed him. I asked the police, I said, well, thank you. And they said, please take him. I'm like, why? Oh, he's annoying. I'm like, you don't want to keep him for one night only? Let him know what he did wrong? They said, nope, he's all yours. Take him home. Okay.
Can I mention that your dog likes to eat cat poop?
Yeah. Dumbass, some dog I had. You don't do it no more, thank God. I think it was just a phase. Did when he was a puppy.
Yeah, I know. Even when you guys accidentally left the cage, the crate open or whatever, that room, and I let him out, let him back in of the house and stuff, would run into the room and eat the cat poop. I'm like, get out of there and stop eating cat poop.
Yeah, he was dumb. He's dumb. Still dumb, but not like dumb like that anymore. Just dumb now.
You know, and speaking of this, you guys would like this, even seen it and witnessed it, and he was cracking up. His dog humped me.
Yep, I remember that. Yep, Palmer definitely did.
He had a pee too. That's probably what was wrong with him.
Yeah, I think so. But it was funny though, nonetheless. I tried to get him off.
Yeah, but you couldn't get up and get him off of me.
No, it was too hard pointing and laughing.
And I was trying to dude, get off of me.
He's an asshole.
Your wife just didn't do nothing either.
Well, she tried, but she was too much busy laughing because of my reaction. And she said, you're horrible. Yeah, I know that. But, yeah, that was a good one.
I'm going to clip that for a short, too.
Girl no longer arrested was too drunk to be in jail and was told to call parents at 2:55.
No, 2.55.
Oh, wow, that's a really old. She could have been dead, but at that point.
Yep. She could have been dead at that point. Alright. A YouTuber couple filmed their kid locked in a car when it was hot outside.
That's unbelievable. The thing people do for views.
Yep. And I hope you guys went to jail.
Yep.
For leaving your kid in the car on a hot day, locked, and who knows if the engine was running, and who knows if the kid was still alive or not.
Yep. And
why be recording it for a YouTube video? You guys are idiots. I hope you guys got SPS or whatever, Child Protective Services on your asses.
SPCAs for animals there.
I don't know what the name was, short name for it.
That's alright.
Alright, how about one more? This one right here?
It might as well.
Funeral home took a dead body in a casket into a park with full of kids there.
Yeah, that's something that they're going to be traumatized for. I hope you understand that. How dumb do you really have to be to do that?
Especially, why put it in a dead body in a park?
With children, because people are sick and they probably get a big kick off seeing that.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Traumatized kids and probably don't want to go to funerals anymore. Growing up, nope, I was traumatized. I'm not going to funerals.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stupid.
Well, this will end our edition of this show. Is there anything else you want to add in?
No, besides we added a little addition to our podcast this week.
Yes, we did. I'll let you take it away.
And I hope you guys enjoyed the audio. And this is something new for us. And it's going to continue going on forward with the podcast and other videos that I'm going to be posting on different YouTube channels, including our wrestling podcast. When Pistol Pete or Vulture are here, it's not going to be, I don't think it will happen when it's on the phone.
And just to let you guys know, eventually we're going to be doing our reactions. We're going to be doing whatever we can. We're bringing our characters back. This is how we're doing this.
Eventually, but it's going to take a little time.
Yep, a lot of time for planning.
And especially, I got to reach out to Ace again to see if he want us to. I know you said the other guy, Lawrence, does want us to.
Yes.
But I need to ask Lawrence.
Or you mean
Ace.
You got to ask Ace.
Because he did want us to before, but we'll see.
But he might have changed his mind. You don't know. But if he didn't, we're going to hit hardcore with this again.
Yeah, then who knows with GTS, maybe not. Well, I can reach out to Grim.
That's all you can do.
So
anyway, until next time, I'm the Immortal Spades.
I'm Unstoppable Denominator.
And we're out.
Peace.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Skiz here. And if you don't subscribe to Blonde and the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy bumfuck, pussy ass bitch motherfucker.